Anyways, welcome everybody to an all new episode of All Gas, No Trash.
Indeed.
My name is Josh, and I'm here today with good buddy host man Adam.
Drink it in, man.
Drink it in, man. Hear it in, man.
The gift of Adam. Drink it in, man.
It just keeps on giving. The gift of Adam. Anyways, today, VTubers, the end of music news at 11.
Yes, but before we get to that, Josh has got to do all the plugs and all the neat things that you can subscribe to and follow and help us get to where we need to go to, which is 50 subscribers on YouTube, which we certainly would appreciate if you got us there. We may suck your dicks. I don't know.
That's right. That's right, buddy. We will engage in oral versions of fellatio on penises and or vaginas and buttholes, depending on what equipment you have. Anyways, go to Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, Instagram and TikTok. You can go to Game Rage Mag on Twitter. Also, if you like this show, you should follow some guy named Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and YouTube, buddy.
Terms of agreement may alter something that we might hire somebody else to do the job of the sucking and the fucking.
Oh yeah, that's definitely right, buddy. We don't do that shit. We're actually vol cells, voluntary celibates, so we can't do it. We gotta hire somebody. Sorry, buddy. Anyways, also you can go to substack.com/at All Gas No Trash Official.
Oh yeah, I got a massive fucking post that I'm gonna be posting sometime the next hopefully the next 7 days. I'm about halfway through it. I spent most of the weekend working on it, so it's about analyzing artists and how I particularly see shit, how I see shit when it comes to looking at bands. And I don't know if it's gonna mean anything to anybody, but fuck, hey, at least it'll give you an idea of like what makes me think a band, what aspects of a band make them successful.
Man, this will give you a rare peek into the mind of the chaos of Adam.
It's gonna be like Charlie Day on fucking the mailroom, dude.
Yeah, and just know, once you see into that and you peer into that mind, you cannot unsee what you have just saw.
It's like the Ark of the Covenant, you know?
Oh yeah, your face melts.
Yeah.
It melts Nazi faces.
Yeah, I did mention something about Nazis in there, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tune into that. See what that's all about. You know, All Gas No Trash. Come for the music, stay for the Nazi references.
I'm not promoting Nazis. I just think there's one thing in particular that they did that seems to be something that a lot of other music projects seem to adopt because it seems to be very successful.
No, that's not how you do it. You got to be like, oh, see, I didn't say a lot about Nazis. I mean, I did. If you want to know more, I did mention about how Lady Gaga could be or could be not a Nazi. I don't know. That's how you fucking do it. All right, that's how you get people to tune in. All right. I did describe the similarities between 1930s music of Nazis and how Lady Gaga
and Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. How I think that Adolf Hitler's son was actually an NSYNC. All right. Like. Anyways, VTubers.
Well, before we get to that,
you want to do the other thing?
Yeah, let's do the small.
Oh, man.
So we're gonna appetize you with some fucking music that I don't know why, but I guess Josh had some songs he wanted to share.
I'll tell you why. All right, for some fucking reason these songs they're just on my TikTok all the time. I don't know why, but it's these two songs, and one of them was from like 2017, and another one just came out like just last October. So the other one's fairly new, but it's what is being done with the songs that is interesting, like not in a good way, but I just want to know what you think of the songs. I decided after hearing the clips of these songs, the 25-second clips for the last 3 months, I'm like, you know what? Let me just listen to the fucking whole songs.
Okay.
And so, I don't know, I just felt like since I had to suffer and do that, you should have to do that too. Anyways. So yeah, that's why I wanted to see these songs. What's the songs you want? What did you want to?
I found this artist that had released a song a couple weeks ago. I don't know how far back, but fucking interesting. They've been active, I think, since 2019, but they've only been putting out singles. But this was the first one, because I've been able to go and check their discography and check out some of the other songs. I don't know how I feel about them. It's very strange, but it's at the very least refreshing to hear because it's different. But the one particular track that I want to show you is the one that I really enjoy. But we'll save those for afterwards.
Oh, okay, all right. But anyways, well, you want to do mine first? You said so. All right. So I don't know if you've ever even heard of these fucking assholes before, but if you have, we don't need to do it. But the first song is called SOS, Sawed Off Shotgun, by a band called the Glorious Sons.
Don't know them.
Don't know them. All right, cool. So you probably haven't heard this, so maybe you have on TikTok, but here's the song. So this is what we're going to do first. So if you want, cue up your Apple Music or your Spotify's and pull up the Glorious Sons.
Your Napsters.
Yeah, the Glorious Sons off the album Young Beauties and Fools, and the song's called SOS, Sawed Off Shotgun. All right, here we go. All right, that was the Glorious Sons, Sawed Off Shotgun, SOS. It is making the rounds and a half on fucking TikTok. And anyways, what did you think of the song?
I fucking hate it. It reminds me of I don't know if it's your typical pop song because the lyrics are kind of interesting, but it seems it seems descriptive of like a white person who fucking loves guns. Like you would typically see somebody with the American flag on their fucking hat, on their lifted truck and shit. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like the song. It reminds me of like the mid 2000s, like that alternative weird shit that they were doing. I don't know why that like kind of reminds me of that.
Mid 2000s or early 2010s, like the Lumineers, like
that shit. Yeah.
Hey, yes. Clap, and it's like that, but it's got more rock on it.
Yeah,
but it's stupid as fuck.
I guess that is like the 2010, whatever that time frame. That late, I guess it's the late
early 2010s.
Early 2010s. Yeah. I hate that shit.
That was awful.
But that's what that reminds me of. And I'm like, okay, that was 15 years ago. Why is this coming back around now?
Yeah.
Why is this horse shit coming back around and people are celebrating it like it's new? Like, oh, this type of music. No, they already did this shit. It was stupid back then, and it's also stupid now.
Yeah.
So go fuck yourselves. Never fucking do music again. I'm sorry. I've listened to nothing else from them and never will. All right. AIDS. Audio AIDS.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next song's actually, it's somewhat interesting to me in the sense that the song itself I don't think is good or that great, but I will say that it is what people are doing with it. This is like some NPC shit that's happening with this fucking song. The song is called it's called Armageddon, and it's by Sola, Guinto, and Faffy. I think. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, either way, you never heard of it. So, I mean, you might have heard this. You might have heard this fucking song on social media somewhere, but we'll find out. So here we go. So pull up your shits and look at Sola, Guinto, and Faffy from Armageddon. Came out in October. This one came out October 24th, so it's pretty new. All right. So here we go. All right. That was Armageddon by fucking Sola, Guinto, and Faffy. What do you think about
that? Sounds like funk music or PHONK. People put on their fucking gym videos when they're flexing or like the Giga Chad shit. And then it has like I don't know if it's trance, but feels like it's somewhere in between funk and trance music, and then you have like the pop elements and shit, and the girl that can sing. I don't particularly care for it. I don't know why. I can't explain why that is, but this just seems like fucking internet culture fucking music.
I'll tell you, that's exactly why you can't stand it. It's because it's normie shit. And I'll tell you what they're doing with this. So people are doing this like they're like an NPC, like that first part of that song where she's like, hi, it's 2045. Like, welcome to the end, or whatever the fuck they're doing, right? And they're doing this like whole NPC routine of like doing it, and then it cuts off right there. Like right before it gets to that chick singing who can actually sing, it cuts off. and people just do the fucking like the first couple like verses of that middle thing, and it's everybody fucking does it, and every time I see it, I want to stab somebody because this is like peak NPC fucking shit right here.
Oh man, nothing beats that one from I think it was like 6 months ago. Maybe it was a year ago. The emergency, hazy doctor something.
Oh, dude,
emergency.
That too is peak, and it's like, oh, it's like they're changing their outfits or whatever. It's like that is. It's like, oh, a nurse, and it's like they change their different outfits. It's like, get the fuck out of here. First of all, nobody gives a fuck that you're a nurse. All right, you're not a hero. Go fuck yourself. Second of all, fucking who cares what outfit you're wearing while you're at work? I don't give a fuck.
Oh man, this would have been a BFN episode easily.
Been. Yeah, easily. But anyways,
because I would go on a whole fucking rant about social media and how I don't even bother looking at reels or anything like that. But it's fucking amazing that people are interested. There's literal fucking videos of people, mostly women, that will change their outfits. Like, oh, look what I'm wearing today. Got the Dolce & Gabbana pants and the fucking, I don't even know if that's even a thing. I think they do clothing and like fragrances, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's like, oh, look, I got the fucking retro, the Air Jordan 1s. Look at my sweater.
Mm-hmm.
What the I don't give a fuck about your fucking outfit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that shit, dude.
No fucks about it.
Why?
I literally wear basketball shorts and fucking short sleeve hoodies.
Yes.
Like all the time.
We might have to make a BFN episode about clothes.
I mean, we might.
Because I fucking hate clothes, dude. Like, I'm not saying I would run around naked. I would
run around bare ass naked. If it was societally acceptable, I'd be naked all the time, all right?
I just think functionally, clothes, yes, it's necessary to keep yourself warm and all that shit. But when it comes to styling yourself, I don't particularly care for that because I feel people put a great deal of emphasis on the clothes that you wear, and they're deciding whether they actually want to talk to you. Oh, your shoes are fucking tattered. You must be fucking poor, or whatever. You know.
That means I just got some interesting ass stories, bitch. Like that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Yeah, besides the point. So those are the two songs. That was it. So,
all right. I think I might have two songs.
All right.
From this fellow. I'm not sure about the second one, just because that one's a little more on the avant-garde side. But at least for the first track, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Oh no, dead air.
Are you gonna play it on yours or?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. On your shitty Android phone, go ahead.
So this song is from an artist from, I believe, Sweden, and his name is Buku Ute.
Buku Ute.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
But neither. I mean, I didn't either. This is somebody that's like more or less pretty fresh, but he came out with this track called "Ignored," and I think if you're a fan of Block Party from like the early 2000s, I think you might enjoy this track. It's a little more on the aggressive side, but if you enjoy Block Party, I think you might enjoy this track.
All right, so here we go. What's it called again?
Ignored
by Ute.
Buku Ute.
Buku Ute. All right, here we go. All right. That was who again?
Buku Ute with Ignored.
With Ignored. Man, I'll tell you what. I thought I was sitting in the year 2000 and I was playing Jet Set Radio on my Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And like that was what was that was like, are you sure that wasn't on the Jet Set Radio soundtrack?
No, it wasn't, but
because that shit sounds like it fucking for sure.
Sounds like a fucking FIFA or like Burnout 3. You know, the game where your car would explode.
Yeah. That could be on there too. I don't think that's menu music. I feel like that's like while you're playing the game, while you're going and tagging shit and you're fucking you're rollerblading around or whatever, like fucking tagging shit. I feel like that would have been like perfect for that.
Yeah.
And when they come out with the 25th anniversary, inevitably this year of Jet Set Radio, that'll probably be in the fucking soundtrack.
Dude. Oh man. Shit. Maybe that could be coming up with episodes as we do shit.
Team Killing Glitch Stars fucking.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the resurgence of fucking Sega, because they're like bringing back a lot of. They brought back Virtua Fighter, who had been away for like I don't know, like 15 years, or I can't remember how long it's been.
Well, if you want to hear us talk about the resurgence of Sega and other video games, check out Team Killing Glitch Stars. Man, what a great in-read ad. What a great audience.
But overall, what did you think of the track?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I'll tell you what, it's very funny. I bring the garbage music and you bring the good music. So that's a great team. A great team dynamic we have here, buddy.
I think this dude is somewhere in between. If you listen to Block Party, because that band was on fucking FIFA or whatever, or even on Burnout, I think. It's somewhere in between Block Party, and I even think it kind of sounds like Genesis Owusu a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and it's somewhere between there. I'm like, this is very fucking interesting. I'm not sure. I changed my mind. I don't want to show you the other track because I don't want to ruin. I don't want your opinion to be swayed about, because this dude kind of is like all over the place. He has other tracks that don't really sound like this, and I don't really know where he's gonna go in the future. But if he ends up making a debut album,
we should review it for sure. We should check it out.
But it is funny to know that this guy's from Sweden. I'd be like, I don't even know any bands. I don't think I know any bands from Sweden other than probably like fucking ABBA.
Sweden. Well, wait a minute. No, I think they're from Denmark.
Who?
Amon Amarth. I think they're Norway. Maybe they're from Norway. I don't remember either. But yeah. Anyways. All right.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it. So
yeah, cool.
If you want to check out that band, it's Buku Ute and the song's Ignored.
Excellent.
Now we can get to the main course.
Main course. Appetizers are done.
Which is fucking VTubers. And I'm sure this is a topic that's been addressed by other people, but I guess we're just going to talk about it because I've been seeing clips of VTubers selling out venues, like music venues, and I'm just thinking, fuck, dude. as if artists weren't already suicidal to begin with. They're being beat out by cute fucking anime characters, motion capture anime characters that are on this like blow up screen, or maybe it's an actual proper screen. One of the two.
Yeah,
it's one of the two. And they're selling out fucking venues. I'm like, man, as a talent buyer, if I were a talent buyer, what would stop me from saying, man, fuck artists. I'm not going to wait around for these dickheads to develop and shit. I'm going to take something that's going to work right away that I know is going to sell fucking tickets immediately. Why am I going to take a chance? Why? So in my opinion, I think it's possibly the decline of actual artists and the rise of fake or fictional characters invading music spaces.
Yeah, I think this is terrible. I think this is the worst shit. I hate fucking VTubers. I have it's like an incomprehensible disdain for VTubers, man. I cannot express into words how much I hate them and how I don't fucking like them. I think it's the stupidest shit ever. I don't get it. Also, listen, I'm ugly too, all right? But instead, I took my artistry and did audio formats, podcasts, right? So you don't have to fucking look at me. If you're ugly, that's why it's likely why you're being a VTuber.
I mean, it's not limited to that. I think maybe possibly it's a degree of security or anonymity that they can protect themselves from. As horny incels tend to be, that they'll do all kinds of weird shit. Having a VTuber persona protects them from there's 1 degree of separation.
Maybe, but I don't like generally what VTubers do. They generally react or do things that are not their own creations. Sure, maybe there's some out there that do.
You mean like reaction videos?
Yeah, that's the main function of like VTubers is they do these stupid reaction videos. It's just lazy. It's laziness all the way around. And no, I don't think it requires a shit ton of talent to do that. Sit there and fucking just comment on what you think of some other asshole's video that's playing in your fucking thing, and you're just some digital, like, yeah, you're sitting in front of a camera and there's a program running that has your little character that you are, and it's motion capturing like whatever the fuck you're doing. But that's no talent of yours. It's not you doing it. You're just sitting there doing this. Like you didn't make the program that fucking does that shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's fucking stupid as hell. Honestly, to be honest with you, I think what I'm gonna do now is become a secret VTuber, and I'm gonna just be some anime girl. Like there's that. I don't know if you've seen this guy on the internet is, I think his name's like Vladi or something like that.
Uh-huh.
He does this thing where he dresses, he's like a Russian or like some kind of Eastern European dude, and he's like a bodybuilder or something. And he dresses up like a chick.
Yeah, I think I see it. Yeah,
and he's hot. Like he looks like one of those gamer girls. And he sets the thing up and he goes on like Omegle or whatever.
Yeah,
and like he's like, oh, what do you like? He talks like one of them. And like, listen, once he talks, you should be able to tell that that's a dude. But he tricks these motherfuckers, and then all of a sudden he just goes like, "Yes, I am this guy. Like, what's the matter, baby? You do not like me." Like, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. But he legitimately looks like a chick. Like,
yeah.
That's funny. That's good. That's all good comedy.
Yeah.
And that's talent right there. VTubers are the opposite of that.
Yeah, and I think it kind of trivializes music in general when they make stupid songs and they can't really sing, but it's the cuteness factor outweighs it's the Paul Heyman thing. Mask away the weaknesses and accentuate the positives.
Yep. Hide the negatives, accentuate the positives. That's all you're doing. And I don't that concert shit was, I can't believe I just watched that.
Dude,
you know that exists.
You know what's amazing to see is that I don't know if it's just because of the culture now for music that people are just pulling out their phones or just standing there, because I don't think maybe they understand going to a concert that people used to clap or do all this shit, right? Or even just be hyperactive or whatever it might be. But it feels like crowds have become more dormant and docile or just more silent. And I don't know why that is. But by contrast, you have these VTubers that have these people holding glow sticks and going in a very friendly mosh pit.
Yeah,
it's weird as fuck.
That's crazy.
And I'm just thinking, man, it must be, if actual musicians saw this, I think it would be a massive blow to their ego to know that somebody less talented than them is selling out a show. They're getting more engagement out of their fans, and it's fictional characters. It's not real people. It's not like they're doing anything that's standing out, or at least in my mind, other than they're dancing and singing asinine songs. I don't know. I'd probably commit Sudoku if I were a fucking musician, dude.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? All right. Millennial Frog technically on the album covers is the little frog, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a fucking VTube frog. All right. And I'm gonna make fucking concerts of just fucking the VTube fucking Millennial Frog doing all his concerts, and I'm gonna pre-record all of them. I'm gonna go to some venues, see if I can fucking, and just be like, here, listen, here's the deal. All right. You give me like fucking, I'll split the gate with you 50-50. All right. I'm not gonna be there. I'm going to send you a digital file that's the show pre-recorded.
I'm not going to be there.
And you just play it. And what I'll do is, like, whatever town it is, like, let's say you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, I'll have a thing in there where I'll make it go like, hey, what's going on, Charlotte? Or whatever. Just make it that one line specific to the town you're in.
The Big Foley.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sure is great to be here in
Charlotte, North Carolina.
In fucking Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that. Like, and that'll be funny, and that'll be great. And then I won't have to do anything. I'll just record one fucking show, and then that's it. Just send it out and just change the one line for every town that it's in. Be like, here you go. We'll split the gate 50-50, whatever. Fine by me. I'm not fucking about going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. It's passive income.
That's what we settle for, is just a giant screen on fucking theaters.
Yeah.
Or rather on stage, and just a video playing.
I'll tell you what, though.
It might as well be fucking YouTube.
I'll tell you what, though. I am going to go and, like, find the raw of these concerts. And I am going to fucking start, like, selling tickets to these and just post them up and just play them, like, just because. And just call it, like, I don't know, call it, like, VTube convention. And it's just fucking, holy shit, I just think I made $1 million idea. If you make this thing called a V, how would anyone know it's not them? Like, actually they're doing it. No one would fucking know. Because it all looks the same anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, starring these assholes. And, like, what? Who cares? What are they gonna do? These fuckers won't even know it exists.
Yeah.
Until it gets, see, that's when we'll fly too close to the sun. It'll get too big. And it'll be a major convention, and we'll have people calling us wanting to go.
What are you talking about? That's when it gets good. That's when the actual people will want to show up because they already have. And then there'll already be a hub, and they're like, oh my god, well,
we can't.
Thank God, there's actually somebody that made a convention for us.
Yeah, they'll be like, shit, these guys got 8,000 people to show up to this fucking convention. We can't sue them. We need to actually just go to this thing.
Yeah,
like genius. I think that's how we did it. That's how we excel. All gas, no trash, and Game Rage Magazine to the next level.
Yeah, instead of putting down VTubers, we're gonna take advantage of the situation.
You were supposed to fucking destroy the Sith, not join them.
Oh man, what a way to blow artists away. And we're yeah, dude. It'd be cool to bury them, man. Just
what are you doing?
Help these people.
Yeah, what are you doing? I'm burying you. Like, dude, since no artists want to fuck with us, that's what it is. Now we're gonna bury them.
Now we're just gonna bury you.
Game Rage Tour 2025, burying fucking all artists.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, that's it. You know what? That's it. I'm calling up all these VTubers right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
we're gonna have ourselves a convention.
Oh, dude, Game Rage, the VTube convention.
Fuck yes.
Sponsored by All Gas No. Oh man, dude, you know what? This is gonna become a VTube podcast now.
Yeah. Oh man, we should make a VTuber podcast. We just talk about all the gossip.
Yeah, we should, man. Dude,
all VTuber related gossip.
You know what sucks is that'll probably be the most popular.
It probably would be
immediately. Like that'll just be. Fucking Game Rage VTubers. Like, I think I'd kill myself. Like,
yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Anyways, I hate VTubers. What else you got? You got anything else to
add? No, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this episode.
All right, sounds good. Well, anyways, if you want, you can follow Game Rage Magazine, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Game Rage Mag on Twitter, Adam and this show at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram, YouTube, and Substack.com. /@ All Gas No Trash Official, and stay tuned in the coming days for an alluring article written by Adam himself.
Oh shit, yeah, you're gonna find out how crazy I am.
Anyways, all right, well, that's it. We'll catch you guys on the next one.